Okay, guys, so this is another video. I'm doing an intro before the intro of a pre-bath, post-bath shift in the matrix. It's very strange. And one of the things, too, that I find interesting that I should mention about water is that water, to me, always kind of gets me from one portal to the other in terms of like, I come up with a lot of ideas when I'm in the bath. I hear random words through water sometimes. Usually they're like either mundane to I don't know, either mundane to like significant. And then most significantly, I get like ideas for writing screenplays and scripts and stuff like that when I'm in the bath. So whatever it is about water, it makes things flow. Another thing I associate with water too is kind of like the show Lost. It kind of felt like a division of portholes then. It was like every time I would see footage of their past lives before the plane crash, I would always think before the bath, after the bath, before the bath, after the bath, because when they landed or when they crashed in the plane, it was like all into water. Anyway, okay, bearing that all in mind. Oh, and I'm a Pisces too, so maybe that has something to do with that. Anyway, bearing all that in mind, let's get to the main heart of the video. Hey guys, oh my god, I have another weird story again from the land of elections. Okay, so the evening that I made the Donald Trump video, and then I kind of tried to look at election returns and they were really boring because they really weren't changing that fast. So I did some other things. And then when it got to be later in the night, I took this screenshot that you see right here, or so I thought. And I know that these were the numbers because I did the calculations as to how much each of the men had to get to the presidential election. And focusing in most readily on Joe Biden, whom I noted needed 32 more electoral college votes to get to 270. And I know this, and I did the math problem twice in my head, and that was it. And I then went and I posted it under one of my friend's status updates because she wanted to know what the latest polls were. She had some different numbers. I had this from the Associated Press. So I was like, here you are. And I went to take a bath. I came out of the bath. Somebody had made a comment under her status update. And I went to go look at it. And this was under her status update. This screenshot that I never took because I thought it was this, and I even did the math. So this was a number. It was 2 down from where it was before. And I was like, no. I did the math. This is not the screenshot that I took. So anyway, I don't know, something shifty in the matrix between when I got into my bath and I got out of my bath, and I was in there for maybe no more than a half an hour, 45 minutes tops. Something was really weird. I mean, if it was just the internet that was changing, that would be one thing. But this was the freaking screenshot itself. I just couldn't believe it. So, I don't know. Something's really glitchy with this whole thing. I feel like, again, it's like that Donald Trump portal when the world gets weird. It's like before he came out of it, it was like Donald Trump saying, no, I don't want Joe Biden to have 2 more votes. But then the next morning, Donald Trump picked up 1 more vote, which I can't figure out. And he's been sitting at 214 for the longest time. And I really haven't been paying attention to returns because they're really freaking boring. But until the actual winner is announced. But it's just so weird. Like, where is there a state that has 1 electoral vote? I mean, I guess I could have looked that up, but it just seems weird to me. I thought they had at least 2. All the states had at least 2 or more. So, I don't know. Maybe they're counting counties now. I'm not sure, which would be a glitch in the matrix for me because I remember if you won the whole state, you won the whole damn state. But it was really weird. This should have been what the screenshot was. This was it. Unless it changed right when I snapped the picture and then I didn't notice after I snapped the screenshot, then that would have been the only explanation, the only somewhat rational explanation. And then I posted it under my friend's status update, and I was still registering that it was 238. So it was all just really weird. So you guys let me know what you think and what you know and all that good stuff. Meantime, another weird thing is that on my sample ballot, I noticed that Kanye Omari West is running for vice president in the American Independent Party, not the birthday party, which is kind of weird. That's not so much a glitch in the Matrix, although it could be. I mean, it's just this whole reality star takeover of the presidency that's really making things hinky. That's all I got to say. I mean, Kanye West has said some weird prophetic things and even said some weird prophetic things about the virus, but I don't trust his personality either. Personality counts for a lot. But anyway, we're not going to get into that. But I guess apparently what the story was that Kanye's birthday party got onto the ballot on 12 states. And then it didn't get it on in California. So what they did is they put him as the vice presidential candidate under Rocky de la Fuente Guerra. And Rocky de la Fuente Guerra wasn't even told. He had somebody else in mind that he liked better. But it was just all hinky and weird. And he doesn't even like Kanye West. And Kanye West got all offended because they didn't tell him either. It was just really strange. So anyway, this is like the most hinky, like shifty reality election I have ever seen in my life, and I'm just not getting it. All right, anyway, as always, tell me what you think, tell me what you know, and peace out.